The process of urine formation involves four key steps: glomerular filtration, tubular reabsorption, tubular secretion, and excretion. Each step plays a crucial role in the body's ability to regulate fluid and electrolyte balance, remove waste products, and maintain overall homeostasis. 1. Glomerular filtration mechanism. Glomerular filtration is the first step in urine formation and occurs in the renal corpuscle, which consists of the glomerulus and Bowman's capsule. The process involves the movement of fluid and solutes from the blood into the nephron. Filtration membrane. The filtration barrier in the renal corpuscle includes endothelial cells of glomerular capillaries. These cells have fenestrations, pores, that allow large volumes of fluid to pass through while blocking blood cells. Basement membrane. This is a negatively charged, gel-like matrix that prevents the passage of large proteins and other negatively charged molecules. Podocytes. Specialized cells with foot processes that wrap around the capillaries, forming filtration slits that further restrict large molecules. Factors affecting filtration rate. Blood pressure. The main driving force for filtration is the hydrostatic pressure within the glomerular capillaries. High blood pressure increases the glomerular filtration rate, GFR, while low blood pressure decreases it. Osmotic pressure. The presence of proteins in the blood creates an osmotic pressure that opposes filtration. Capsular hydrostatic pressure. The pressure exerted by the filtrate already present in the Bowman's capsule also opposes filtration. Surface area and permeability. The surface area and permeability of the filtration membrane affect the GFR. 2. Tubular reabsorption mechanisms. After filtration, the filtrate passes through the renal tubules, where most of the water, ions, and nutrients are reabsorbed back into the bloodstream. This process involves active and passive transport mechanisms. Active transport requires energy, ATP, to move substances against their concentration gradients. For example, sodium ions, Na+, are actively transported out of the tubular cells into the interstitial fluid, creating a concentration gradient that facilitates the passive reabsorption of water and other solutes. Passive transport. Substances move along their concentration gradient. For example, water is reabsorbed through osmosis, following the reabsorption of solutes like Na+. Substances reabsorbed. Water. Approximately 99% of the water in the filtrate is reabsorbed. Nutrients, glucose, amino acids, and other essential nutrients are almost completely reabsorbed. Ions. Sodium, potassium, calcium, chloride, and bicarbonate ions are selectively reabsorbed to maintain electrolyte balance. 3. Tubular secretion mechanisms. Tubular secretion is the process by which substances are actively transported from the blood into the renal tubule, allowing for their excretion in urine. This process is crucial for the elimination of waste products and the regulation of electrolyte and acid-base balance. Active transport. Similar to reabsorption, active transport mechanisms are used to secrete substances such as hydrogen ions, H+, potassium ions, K+, and certain drugs and toxins. Substances secreted, hydrogen ions, H+, helps regulate the body's acid-base balance by excreting excess acid. Potassium ions, K+, regulates potassium levels in the blood. Waste products, including creatinine, urea, and uric acid. Drugs and toxins. Various drugs and their metabolites, as well as other toxic substances, are secreted into the tubule. 4. Excretion pathway of urine from kidneys to excretion. Collecting duct. The final adjustments to urine composition are made in the collecting duct, influenced by hormones like antidiuretic hormone, ADH, and aldosterone. Ureters. Urine produced by the kidneys flows from the collecting ducts into the renal pelvis and then into the ureters, which transport it to the bladder. Bladder. The bladder stores urine until it is ready to be excreted. The bladder's muscular wall contracts during urination, a process called micturition. Urethra. Urine is expelled from the body through the urethra. In males, the urethra also serves the reproductive system, while in females, It is solely part of the urinary system. Each of these steps is critical for maintaining the body's internal environment by regulating the composition and volume of body fluids, removing waste products, and controlling acid-base and electrolyte balance.